So what will be answer of this question? Very simple question. You should not think also. Just for the simplicity I given. Everybody response please. So answer given by all of you maximum. It's a, I can see that the root 4 you are saying plus minus 2. This is what the value all of you are writing. Except one student wrote something else. Anyway, let's come to this point one by one. It's not a part of this your basic math. This is just I wanted to tell you something by this question. Tell me, this is one expression, suppose I say. If I square this expression, by chance if I square both sides, so what the expression new will become? X square equal to 4. If I square both sides, I will get x square equal to 4. Is these two expressions same or different? This is the linear equation and this is the quadratic equation. Am I right or not? First one is the linear equation, second one is the quadratic equation. Is it possible linear and quadratic can be same? No. Linear is different, quadratic is different. How can it be same? It's impossible. By linear equation having only one root and quadratic always will have the two root. This much basic already all of you knowing. So linear equation and quadratic equations are different. You cannot say that it's the same. But you will say, sir, I just square and got this one. Yes, if you square anything, expression always change. In mathematics, squaring is not allowed. If you square it, you should be ready for something different answers, something extra answer. So here x equal to 2, if you square, I got this one. If you solve this also, check it. If you solve it, what will get? X square minus 4 equal to 0, x minus 2 into x plus 2 equal to 0. And from here, you will get x equal to 2 or minus 2. Basically, I given you only x equal to 2. But you got one extra answer also. You know why this extra answer is coming? Because of the squaring. If you square it, some extra answer will come. So always remember, whenever you are going to do the square of any expression, the answer may change. You should be ready with that condition. Why I told you all this story? Now listen. Tell me, is it linear equation or quadratic equation? This is the linear equation or quadratic equation. Be clear, squaring is not allowed. Because if you square it, any linear will become quadratic. Any linear will become quadratic. I am asking you, this is the linear equation or quadratic equation. Are you able to understand my question? This is the linear equation or quadratic equation. Linear or quadratic? One is saying quadratic. How can you say quadratic? Jenica, I think saying quadratic. How can you say quadratic? Again I am saying squaring is not allowed. Squaring is not allowed. If you square any linear will become quadratic. You cannot stop it. It is a very much linear equation. By maximum power of x is 1. Whenever the maximum power of x is variable is 1, that is called as the linear equation. So this is a very much linear equation. There is no second thought about it. It's a linear equation. Now think. Is it possible linear can have more than one root? No. If I assume ki what you are saying this is correct, so means from here you are trying to say ki x equal to 2 or minus 2. If this is the correct, root 4 is the plus minus 2, then you will say that ki x equal to. It means you are trying to say that ki one linear equation having two roots, which is totally impossible. So remember, root 4 never be plus minus 2. It's totally wrong assumption. Root 4 never be plus minus 2. Did you understand my point? Root 4 is never plus minus 2. Actually, you can ask yourself one question. After this class, you can just think about this. If suddenly, suppose somebody asks you, what is the root 4? We used to say plus minus 2, root 9 plus minus 3, root 16 plus minus 4. But the moment when any person will ask you, what is the root 2? You never say plus minus 1.41. You always say 1.41. Think over this. If anybody will ask you, what is the root 2? Will you ever say plus minus 1.41? No. We always say 1.41. That is the natural answer. That is the correct answer. Root quantity never be negative. Root quantity is always positive. Root quantity is always positive. Root 4 is only 2. It's a plus 2. That's all. It's not plus minus 2. Did you understand the point? अब क्वेश्चन है कि सर so many means maximum of you, 99% of all of you given plus minus 2. How is it possible that everybody will get wrong answer? Actually, we take things wrongly. From where this is coming, I will tell you. Suppose somebody says solve this one. So what actually we do? We used to do x square equal to x square minus 4 equal to 0. And then we used to write it as x minus root 4 into x plus root 4 is equal to 0. Because this 4 I can write what? Root 4 whole square. So from here we used to write x equal to plus minus root 4. We used to write either x equal to 4 or x equal to minus 4, root 4. So this will be this answer. So this root 4 is the 2 only. But this plus minus in our mind somewhere set up, it's a plus minus due to the root. It's not due to the root. This was due to this x square. Root 4 having only plus 2 value. It doesn't have the plus minus 2 value. You will get the better explanation this when we will start doing the absolute value function, or you can say modulus function after the inequality. Then you will understand why the root 4 is not plus minus 2. It's actually here itself you can understand easily. No, I will tell that time itself. Chale, coming back to our inequality part, and first I will tell you how to express the interval, and after that we will go for it further. Check it here. Suppose if I say x greater than 2, just listen carefully, it's very important. X greater than 2. What is the meaning? Actually, the meaning is that on the real number line, 2 is here. So I am saying x greater than 2. Greater than 2 means all possible value of x after 2. All possible value of x after 2. So this term we write in the interval format, x element of, this is called as the elements of, or you can say belongs to 2 to infinity. This bracket is called as the open interval. This bracket is called as the open interval. This is open interval. Open interval. And this is means what? Closed interval. Closed interval. If I write x element of open A to B, this means in mathematics the meaning is that x is between A and B but not included A, not included B. When I write this statement, this means x is between A and B but not but equal to A as well as equal to B. Are you getting my point? This is the representation. We have to use only the interval format. So that's why I am telling. Suppose somewhere written x close A open B. That means x is again between A and B. It can be equal to A but not equal to B. Wherever this open small bracket is coming, that is always means that point will not be included. Whenever the square bracket, which is called as the closed bracket is coming, means that they are equal to that point. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. Have you understand? Sometimes it can be written this way also. X, this format also can be written. X element of curly bracket A, B. Curly bracket means, this means x equal to A or B. If you want to, this is a set of, all of you heard about that, this is a set of two number. So this is only these two values. This means interval. These two means interval, and these are only two values. That's all. Is it clear to everybody? Have you understand the meaning of interval? Now, that's what we used to represent. Suppose somebody say, how will you represent the interval x less than equal to 1? X less than equal to 1. Now listen me. The meaning is what? X is less than 1, smaller than 1. So smaller than 1, it can go up to where? Up to minus infinity. If you plot 1 here, so x less than 1 means I am talking going the left side till here. So till where I can go? I can go till minus infinity. So this in the interval form, x element of, always remember, mathematics always move from left to right. That means smaller to bigger. So element of minus infinity to 1. 1 will be close. Minus infinity and plus infinity never be close. Minus infinity and plus infinity always open. Last class I already discussed, anything cannot be equal to plus minus infinity. That's why it will be always taken as a open. So this is what the meaning. If I say how will you write this statement, x greater than equal to 2. So what I will say, greater than equal to 2 means it can go from 2 to infinity. Greater than 2 means, so x element of 2 to infinity means from here to infinity. This is what the meaning. 2 included, so 2 close, and infinity never be included, so it will be open. Plus minus infinity, wherever is coming, you should not twice think, you should not think twice also, simply you keep open, that's all. Plus minus infinity will be always taken as open. Is this clear to everybody? Interval, you should know how to write it. Going ahead, I'm changing the page. Now, let's do some questions. Simple. Find x if, first question, 2x minus 1 by 3 greater than equal to 0 but less than 1. Second question, x minus 3 by 5 less than equal to 2 but greater than 1. Third question, 5 minus 2x by 4 is greater than equal to 1 but less than 5. These three questions solve everybody quickly. I am giving you 3 minutes time. Okay, let's check it. Time is up. First one. Now stop writing and watch it. First question. What I want? I want x. Whenever you want x, other things should be sent to other side. This 3 I will send to other side. Remember, when you are sending to other side means it will go this side as well as this side. So this will become 2x minus 1 greater than equal to 0 but less than 3. Now this minus 1 also I don't want. So minus 1 I will send to other side. So 1, because this will go 1 here, 2x less than 4. I don't want the 2 I will divide throughout, so 1 by 2, x less than 2. And this will write in the form of the close 1 by 2 to 2. I hope everybody got it. Right? Second question. Second question, again a simple, 5 I will multiply throughout, so x minus 3 will be less than equal to 10 but greater than 5. Then add 3 both sides, so this will be 8, this will be x, this will be 13. So I'll say x element of 8 open, 13 close. Am I right? Now next, this one. For this one, what should we do? Multiplying 4, so I will say 5 minus 2x greater than equal to 4 but less than 20. 5 I will subtract because here plus 5 is there. So minus 1 minus 2x less than 20 minus 5, that will become 15. I'm sure all of you understood this point. Now I don't want this minus 2. So I am going to divide minus 2. Watch carefully everybody. If I will divide minus 2 here 1 by 2, this will become greater than equal to. Whenever we multiply or divide a negative quantity to the other side of inequality, sign of inequality always change. Whenever we divide or multiply, only divide or multiply. Whenever we divide or multiply a negative quantity to the other side of inequality, sign of inequality always change. So this answer will be x element of minus 15 by 2 to 1 by 2 close. Anybody have any doubt, wanted to ask me? How many of you got all three correct answers? Simply tell yes, yes. Those who got all three correct answer before my solving. Okay, Diya got, Kartikeya got, Anika got, Tarun got, Elnio got, Sebastian got. Good. Those who didn't get, don't worry. You have to, Ishani also got it. Let it just keep on practicing. So here one simple notes you can mention as a note. Whenever we multiply or divide a negative quantity to the other side of inequality, then sign of inequality will change. So whenever we multiply or divide a negative quantity to the other side of inequality, sign of inequality will always change. That point always keep in mind. So whenever you are sending something to other side as a multiplication or division, just make sure that that quantity should be, sign should be known. Then only you can send to other side. Right. So now here we learn that how to write in the interval form, and we started the solving inequality, but that was the linear. X degree was 1 only. Problem starts somewhere else. Suppose question comes this way, x square minus 4 into x plus 3 greater than 0. This inequality if you have to solve. No, don't try to solve, you will not, you cannot solve it if you don't know already. So this inequality if you have to solve it. Now here it's very difficult. That traditional way we cannot go ahead. Problem is that one. Here x is not only one place, x is more than one place is there. So for this how to solve? That is the question. So for this we have to now develop some method. Now it's time to develop some method, and there we start talking about the polynomial inequality. So give the heading, all of you. Polynomial inequality. Polynomial inequality. First, let's understand what exactly this is. Any inequality, if one side of the inequality is the polynomial expression, if one side of inequality is polynomial expression and other side of inequality is 0, either it can be greater than 0 or maybe greater than equal to 0, maybe less than or maybe less than equal to 0. If one side of inequality, please listen me carefully, I'll give you time for writing. If one side of inequality is the polynomial expression, polynomial all of you know, x power something. Polynomial expression may be linear, quadratic, cubic, biquadratic, anything can be happen. And one side of inequality is 0. So such kind of inequality we call it as a polynomial inequality. And that will give you the solution of the inequality. I will give you method and example side by side so that it can be clear. Let me show you some questions. Suppose I say I have x square minus 4 into 1 minus x square less than 0. We have to solve this, right? So let's see how to solve the polynomial inequality. Listen carefully. First step, break in linear factor. Break in linear factor. When you will do first this condition satisfy, then only you can go for the steps. Linear factors. Check. Is it linear factor? Please stop writing, concentrate here. Is it linear factor? No. This is the quadratic. Can we break in linear factor? How will we break? By using the formula a square minus b square, that is equal to a minus b into a plus b. So this will become x plus 2, x minus 2, 1 plus x, 1 minus x less than 0. Correct? The first step is over. Second step. Make coefficient of x positive in each bracket. Positive in each bracket. What is the logic behind this? That you will understand later. Right now, understand how to solve this one. Coefficient of x is positive or negative here? What is the coefficient of x? Plus 1, positive. So don't worry. Here positive, here positive, but here negative. And this is saying what? The coefficient of x in each bracket must be positive. Coefficient of x in each bracket must be positive. So this, what to do? We have to make positive. So take minus common from this bracket. If you take minus common from this bracket, outside will come minus sign x plus other bracket will be as it is. Don't disturb other bracket. 1 plus x or x plus 1, whatever you want to write. X minus 1 less than 0. Is it clear till here, everybody? Now, never leave minus anything here. Send it to other side. This minus, if minus sign is coming or any constant is coming, has to be sent to other side. So this will become what? X plus 2, x minus 2, x plus 1, x minus 1. I am sending minus 1 other side. Minus means minus 1, dividing other side. So sign of inequality must change. Did you understand? Now, third step. Find the critical point. Find the critical point. Critical point, which is in short form we call it CP, of each bracket. Of each bracket. What is the meaning of critical point? Critical point. Critical point is a point where any bracket change its sign. Listen me carefully. Critical point is a point where any bracket change its sign. Think. If I take x minus 5, one bracket, where it will change its sign? At what value of x? Before 5, if you put x equal to 4, negative, x equal to 3, negative, x equal to 4.5, negative. But if you put x equal to 5.1, it will be positive. This bracket will become positive. If you put x equal to 6, this bracket will be positive. It means it will change its sign at x equal to 5. Before 5, it's negative. Before 5, it's negative. After 5, it will be positive. So 5 will be called as the critical point of the bracket. Have you understand the point? 5 will be called as the critical point of the. This much drama you don't have to do. Simple, easy way. The value of x when the bracket will become 0 called as the critical point. The value of x when the bracket will become 0 will be called as the critical point. So what I said, find the critical point of each bracket. The first bracket critical point. This bracket will be 0 when at x equal to minus 2. Minus 2 critical point. This will be 0 when x equal to 2. So 2 is the critical point. This will be 0 when minus 1. This will be 0 when 1. So this step is also over. Everybody understood this point till now. Is it clear? Now next step. Next step, fourth step. Plot all critical point in increasing order on the number line. On the number line. Number line means real number line. You know how to draw real number line. One straight horizontal line whereby dotted infinity here and minus infinity here. and plot these points in increasing order on this number line. The first one, which is the smallest one, -2, then -1, then 1, then 2. Have you understood? Actually, critical point means it's a broken in the pieces. So I will say now this real number line having one portion here, one portion here, one portion here, one portion here, and one portion is this. On the number line, suppose you look at the camera, suppose this is the real number line. If you plot one point, one critical point will divide in two portions. If two critical point, then three portion, 1, 2, 3. Same way, 4 critical point, there will be 5 portion. Am I right? And then the last step, after largest critical point, put positive sign and then alternate sign, after largest critical point. Always, whatever this is, it doesn't matter, whatever question doesn't matter, but after largest critical point you have to put always positive sign, always, means in this area positive, and then alternate sign. So next here negative, here positive, here negative, here positive. Understand? And select proper sign. That's all. Select proper sign. Proper sign means what? Look this one. This is your actually question. This one. Don't look top one. Final what you wrote. Greater than 0. Greater than 0 means what? Positive or negative? It's a positive. Greater than 0 means positive. So select where is positive. Where is positive? Here is positive. Here is positive. Here is positive. Your question is over. Means answer will be ki x is saying what? Ki x is between -infinity and -2, or x is between -1 and 1, or x is between 2 and infinity. But this way we don't write. Simple way of writing. This never write this way. This is just to explain you. Actually, what way you have to write it? It means x is from here to here, here to here, or here to here, or here to here. So in the interval form, how will you write? You will say x element of, always move from left side, -infinity to -2, open. Everywhere open. Don't think about close right now. Or means union. In mathematics, or means union. This is the meaning is the or only. Union -1 to 1, -1 to 1. Or means union 2 to infinity. This is the answer of this question. I will just make it a little bit small so that you can note it down, those who are writing. Okay, let me show you some more examples so that you can understand better way. It's not tough, be clear. It's very easy. Don't worry, it will be easily you will understand. Suppose, for example, question is coming ki find x if x square minus 5x greater than equal to, sorry, only greater than 0. So first step saying what? Ki break in linear factor. So how to break in linear factor? Take x common. So I will take x common, I will get x minus 5 greater than 0. Right? From here, x if you take common, x minus 5 will left. Now, next step, coefficient of x in each bracket must be positive. This is also a bracket. Yes, it's already positive. We don't have to do anything. Next step, find the critical point of the each bracket. This bracket critical point is what? 5. Yes, and this point critical point of this bracket 0. X will be 0 when? At x equal to 0. So 0 is the critical point. Plot in increasing order on the number line 0 and 5. After largest critical point, we always have to put up the positive sign. So here positive, then alternate sign negative, then here positive. We want what? Positive. So this is the answer. So x element of minus infinity open to 0 open. Always open. Don't think about close right now. R means union, 5 to infinity. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. Am I right? Next question. Suppose question coming this way. Find x if x square minus 5x plus 6 into 1 minus x square greater than 0. So first step. What is the first step? Break in linear factor. X square minus 5x plus 6. If you break it, what the factor will come? X minus 2 into x minus 3. And 1 minus x square, 1 minus x into 1 plus x. Anybody have the difficulty from this to this step? Please mention in the chat. I didn't tell you that how I factorize. If anybody having difficulty with this step to this step, please mention in the chat. Don't worry, nobody else can see your chart. Only I can see. Okay. One student, somebody. Anybody else? By chance, if anyone having the difficulty for telling this, I'll just take 5-minute time. It's not difficult. Any ax square, listen me carefully. If you know also, listen it. It will helpful. Ax square, ax square plus bx plus c is always equal to a into x minus alpha into x minus beta. X minus alpha into x minus beta. This is the factorization. What is alpha beta? Alpha beta are the roots of where alpha beta are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. You know what are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0? This everybody know. Roots alpha beta is always equal to what? Minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Do you remember this formula? If you don't remember, it will be a problem. You must remember that the quadratic solution. This is the what the alpha. So if you will take plus, that will be alpha. If you take minus, that will be beta. Doesn't matter. Maybe if you take plus, that is the beta, and take minus, that is the alpha. Whatever way you want. One is two. This is the two value. No? Plus minus is there. So one value we call it alpha, another value call it as a beta, and we can put it here. We'll get the factor. I hope understood everybody. For example, suppose if I say x square minus 5x plus 6, I have to factorize. So I will say this will be equal to a into, what is the a here? 1. So leave it. X minus alpha, x minus beta. If I can get alpha beta, so alpha and beta will be equal to minus b. What is the b here? Minus 5. So minus b means minus of minus 5 means 5 plus minus root of b square 25 minus 4 into 1 into 6 24 divided by 2a means 2. So alpha beta will be equal to, this is the 1, root 1. Root 1 is 1 only. So 5 plus 1 by 2 means 3, or 5 minus 1 by 2 means 2. So alpha is 3, beta is 2. So that means this will be equal to x minus 3 into x minus 2. I'm sure it's clear to everybody. The student who asked having difficulty, please tell me. Okay, understood. Some of you may be wondering, sir, why you are doing this much drama? X square minus 5x plus 6 we can factorize very quickly by this way. X square minus 5x, so 6 is the 3 into 2. So minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 equal to 0. From here x common, x minus 3. From here minus 2 common, x minus 3 equal to 0. I hope this is the what you people are doing. And very much right you can do. But remember, this is the trick. Every time this will not work. Every time this will not work. But this will work every time, because this is not trick. It's a proper method. Is it clear to everybody? Suppose somebody say you have to factorize. Listen me. You have to factorize x square plus x minus 5. This factor. Now you do whatever, but you cannot do by that method. This method by which you did it. For this, you have to depend a into a is what? 1, x minus alpha, x minus beta. Alpha beta will be what? Alpha beta equal to minus b. B is what? A, B, C, all of you can understand. No? A is the plus 1, B is the plus 1, C is the minus 5. So minus b means minus 1 plus minus root of b square 1 minus 4ac means plus 20 divided by 2a means 2. So alpha beta will be equal to minus 1 plus minus root 21 by 2. Your alpha is what? Alpha is, we'll say this roots will be x minus 1 minus root 21 by 2 into x minus 1 plus root 21 by 2. Is this clear to everybody? This is the way you have to do factorization throughout. By chance, if you are I'm not saying if for this kind of question you are doing this way. This is the we remember generally. It's a very common quality every time. So you can use whatever the way you are using. But remember, this will not every time. This method will not work every time. This will work. You know when it will work? Anybody can tell me? When this method will work? Anyone can, for this trick, I will not say method. This trick will work when? Anyone can tell me when this trick will work? For example, here it's work, but here it will not work. Yes, Dia is saying when the roots are integer. No, nothing like that, Dia. That's no, Dev, d greater than 0, no. Oh, Siddharth is saying perfect root. No, this is also perfect root. What is the problem? No, Harish. Why this? See, if you already know roots are integer or not, then why unnecessary you will do all these things? We are not easily knowing the roots. That's why we are solving this now. I'll tell you. This trick will work only when b square minus 4ac is perfect square. When b square minus 4ac of any quadratic is a perfect square, then this trick will work. Otherwise, this trick will not work. Look here. Here, what is the d? D means discriminant. B square minus 4ac. 25 minus 4 into 1 into 6 means 25 minus 24 means 1. And 1 is nothing but 1 is square. 1 is nothing but 1 is square. It's a perfect square. So it will work. But here, discriminant calculate b square 1 minus 4 ac, a is 1, c is minus 5, and that will be 21. This is not a perfect square of anything. This is not a perfect square of anything. 100% this will not work. This trick will not work. Have you understand the point? Is it clear to everybody? Or indirectly, when the roots are rational, then that trick will work. When the roots are irrational, that trick will not work. Because if d is not a perfect, b square minus 4ac is not a perfect square, then the roots will be irrational. So that trick will not work. That's why I am saying, trick we should not depend, we should depend more on the method, and this is the universal method. Apply it is simple logic. Correct? It will never fail. Either roots are rational or irrational or this or that, doesn't matter. We can always do that. Okay, coming back to our original question. So I hope now all of you understood how I factorize it. So now next step is that make the coefficient of x positive. So here x minus 2, here x minus 3, this x plus 1, but this is the 1 minus x. So minus common and throw to other side. Directly both the work step I am doing together. Minus I taken and thrown to other side, sign of inequality get change. Sign of inequality get change. And now next critical point, 2, 3, minus 1, 1. Plot in increasing order. So smallest is minus 1, then 2, then 3. Here is infinity, here is minus infinity. This is the plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. We want what? This time we want minus, means this is. The final answer, x element of minus 1 to 1, my open minus 1 to 1, or means union 2 to 3. Is it clear to everybody? Now, till now, whatever the question I was doing, that is the only greater than 0 or less than 0. But inequality can be greater than equal to also can come, less than equal to also can come. This is, suppose somewhere is written this. What is the meaning? I am writing meaning. You have to tell me I wrote correct or not. I am writing meaning of this. A is greater than B and A is equal to B. Did I mention correct statement or wrong? And if it's wrong, what's the mistake? Please camera switch on, everyone. Every time I should not say make your camera on. Yes, I think maximum of you getting the idea. This is the mistake. In place of this, or has to come. This meaning is what? A is bigger than B or equal to B. A is bigger than B or equal to B. Right? This is what the meaning of this statement used to be there. So that's what the mistake I did. Have you understand? A, how will you pronounce it? A greater than or equal to B. A greater than or equal to B. Am I right? So suppose somewhere question is coming this way. Please listen me carefully. First I will tell you the logic. After that I will give you final answer. This question I have to solve. This question I am going to solve. So first step is that this one. This question I can solve by 2. This way. This meaning is what? Ki bhi x square minus 1 greater than 0 or x square minus 1 equal to 0. Is this meaning or not? By greater than 0 or equal to 0. So greater than 0, first this question I am solving. So this I can factorize. Little bit fast I am going. So critical point 1 minus 1 plotted minus 1 1 positive negative positive. What we want? We want positive. So x element of minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity. Have you understand? And this portion when you will solve, you will get x square equal to 1 or you can say x equal to plus minus 1. So this answer or this answer means both answer has to come. So finally what you will answer? Final answer, final will be what? X element of minus infinity to minus 1 union 1 to infinity or means again union this point. And now only 2 points we have to take. We will use curly bracket. Is this clear to everybody? Have you understand? But it doesn't look good. Why it doesn't look good? Why is separately writing this way? This is the final answer. There is no problem. It's very much correct. But this answer I can write this way also. Minus, this means what? Ki minus 1 include. So minus 1 I can include here only. Why I should include separately? So minus infinity to minus 1 close. Union 1 separately, why should I add? Here itself I can do. This will be answer. Did you understand the point? Is it clear? But this much drama you don't have to do. This is just to explain you how it's coming up. What you have to keep in mind, simple. Whenever this symbol is coming, use this bracket. Whenever this symbol is coming, use this bracket. But this bracket will be used only on numerator critical point. Till now we didn't get any question where denominator is something. But in future, if denominator is also coming, so denominator critical point close bracket never come. Close bracket only come on what? Numerator critical point. And plus minus infinity always open. That's all. Plus minus infinity always open. Either greater than equal to 0 question or less than 0 question or greater than 0 question. Does not make any difference. It will be always open. Plus minus infinity always open. And denominator critical point always open. Understood my point? This confusion will come only when this is the equal to symbol also coming up into the picture. Let me show you some example. Suppose question is coming to find x. If x square minus 3x plus 2 into x plus 5 less than equal to 0. This question is suppose coming. So what we'll do? First step, break in linear factor x square minus 3x plus 2 if you factorize. So I think it's going to come x minus 1 into x minus 2. And this will be x plus 5 less than equal to 0. Next, make coefficient of x positive, already positive in each bracket. Then find the critical point of each bracket, 1, 2, minus 5. Plot in increasing order, the smallest critical point minus 5, then 1, then 2. Of course, here is the infinity, here is the minus infinity. After largest critical point, see, this is the boundary line. After largest critical point, put positive sign and then alternate sign. We want what? Negative. So this is correct, this is correct. The x element of my equal to 0 is there, equal is there, so close bracket. But minus infinity will be open only. Minus 5, numerator critical point, close. Or means union, 1 close, 2 close. This will be your answer. Is this clear to everybody? Anybody have problem, any step? Without hesitation, you can tell me in the chat. That chart will be seen by me only, no other students. So nothing to be worried. This is the initial classes. I also don't know how fast you can absorb and how much you are able to understand, how much not able to understand. So your feedback, your problems, when you will share, then I will understand better way. Is it clear? Right. Polynomial inequality, this is just trailer. The real questions and all real typical situations will be coming up in the coming up lessons. It's not over. For tomorrow, there is a homework. And I want the solution, detailed solution from everybody. Find x. X square minus 5x plus 6 into 16 minus x square greater than equal to 0. Second, 4x square greater than equal to x. Third one, x square less than 3. Fourth one, four x square minus 1 into x square minus 1 greater than equal to 0. Fifth one, x square greater than equal to, not greater than equal to, sorry, less than equal to x. Sixth one, x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 into x minus 4 into x minus 5 into x plus 6 less than equal to 0. These 6 questions, I want the solution detail in your maths group is there, in that you have to do. And make sure that everybody is submitting the notes of lecture notes every day in the given group. Yesterday somebody sent directly to me, not to me, you have to put in the group. 2 messages has to come, one your notes, another homework solution. So that has to come. Till tomorrow afternoon also you are sending, no problem. But proper solution should be there. I should be able to read what you written. Don't worry, if a question, any question not able to solve or any question difficulty, it will be slowly will get clear. But before starting solving the homework, revise your notes, go through all the example in the question which we did in the class, solve it again without looking solution, check you are able to solve, then only start solving this homework question. Right? So see you all of you in the next class. Thank you very much.